Hello, welcome to my channel. So first of all, I'm sorry I did not post on Monday or probably sometime last week. There is a reason for Monday. You guys know that I do shorts sometime and all that when I don't have that much to say or I want to do a quick video. But for you guys that have been here for a while and still subscribe and still watch my channel, you guys know I always stay on my phone. Well, I had an episode this past Sunday. This is my new phone. This is my Motorola 35836. Basically, I had to get a new phone. And the reason, so this is what my phone looks like. It's different from my Samsung that I had.
My God.
And everything. So this is what my phone looks like now. I don't have my Samsung anymore, and that's the phone that I used to do shorts on, that I could do shorts on, because I have my account linked to my computer and my phone, my Google account. Unfortunately, because of what happened, I don't have my Google account linked to my new phone now. I don't remember the password. I can't do it because when you try to link your phone to another iPad, a computer, or any device, or trying to link your device, your computer to your phone, it has to send a code. So unfortunately, since I don't have my phone anymore, and I will explain the reason why, I can't get the code to link these together. So I had to I had to do everything all over again. I had to make a new Facebook, a new Google account, a new everything. I had to redo it all. And the reason is because at my work that I work, we had new people have been bringing in to my department. And since I've been there for 4 years now and been in that department for over 3 years, I tend to be the person they go to for when it comes to training and teaching how this department is supposed to be working and how to do stuff correctly. Well, this new guy that been a little leery for the past few weeks, I mean, he came one day, went home. He's supposed to be a new closer, a new hire, and all that. So he came Sunday. I think Sunday was his official first day. And so I was showing him where everything was. I was showing where we put our stuff. When we go, we don't have stuff in our department. You know, the freezer's the whole 9 yards. So in the process of doing that, we didn't have something. And we use the products all the time. So we have to have it on the floor because that's what our manager wants. So I was showing him we have this big freezer that we go to when we don't have it. So in the process of that, walking out, I was going there and he accidentally, supposedly, this one I found later on what really happened, and I put it together, figured out. He bumped into me. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. People bump into you. It's a crowded store on the weekends, you know, it happens. I didn't think anything of it. I really did not. I thought you just accidentally bumped. I bump into people sometimes myself, so I know. So I showed him, we went back, I finished what I was doing, and then I went to lunch. Usually my phone's always in my back pocket, which now this phone right here is not going to be in my back pocket, especially around him, because I've been there 4 years and nothing like this ever happened. The only time that this happened was if I left my phone like in the bathroom, or if I left it in my department, I went back, it's still there. If I left it in the bathroom, then either if it's not there, someone will take up customer service. They will drop it off. That's what you do when you find stuff. So for this to happen, the 4 years that I'm there, complete shock, out of the blue, like, yeah. So I went to lunch, and of course, you know, working at hours, you go halfway through lunch. Went to lunch, and usually when I get my stuff out of my backpack for my lunch, I would sit down, I'll take my phone out of my pocket, and I'll like either watch YouTube or, you know, do whatever on my phone. Then I noticed it was gone. That's when I noticed it. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, wait, did I actually take it out somewhere and forgot to put it back in my pocket? Because sometimes I do that because I have alarm going off, I have people calling me, I have my phone, my music, things like that. And I'm like, no, I could have swore I didn't take it out of my pocket because so I had it in my pocket the whole time. And like I said, the only time I take my phone out is when we have to do something on phone at while I'm working, because my app while I'm working is on my phone. And we have to sometimes go on there because I use that sometimes to clock in, clock out, do lunches and all that. So I went back to my department, nowhere to be in sight. Went back to freezer. We have one in our department and the big, huge freezer for like ice cream and frozen stuff and all that. Nowhere in sight. I went everywhere that I could possibly know that I went to. I spent practically the whole hour looking for my phone because I'm like, no way in hell I put it somewhere and it's still not there. So I went to customer service. They didn't see it. They didn't hear it and all that. So I'm like, what the hell happened? How the hell my phone disappeared like this? And then I remember the guy, which I was training for the first time, Willie, when he bumped into me. And then I realized he's the one that took it. Somehow he took it out of my pocket without me knowing. That's the reason why it's not a store. I have my coworkers help me. I have my managers helping me. I have everybody looking everywhere in this store for my phone. They said they did not see it at all. Like nowhere to be in sight. And I'm like, what the hell? So I came back from lunch and I had to remember what time I went to lunch. And we have a Spark, which means basically we just clean and all that every 4 hours. So I knew I had my alarm for the Spark to remember when to clean and everything. And I knew that alarm, even though my phone was on vibrate, we're not supposed to have it on the whole time they won't walk except we're on break on lunch. So the whole time I knew I had 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock Spark that will go off. So I'm like, okay, maybe a 4 o'clock Spark will go off and maybe someone would hear it somewhere, maybe the cooler, maybe on the floor, maybe in customer service, places like that they could actually unlock. Because I have my alarm on loud. It's loud. You can hear it. And I didn't even have my headphones on, my earpiece on. So anybody that was around that phone would hear my alarm going off. 4 o'clock rolls around. I look back. I was on the way back for lunch. So I listened to deli. I listened to freezer. Again, I went back to places that I thought I have I didn't even use a bathroom, so I didn't even look in there. I looked all the way around. Still, I didn't hear it. I'm like, this is strange because you would hear that alarm clock even though your phone is on vibrate. I'm like, he took it out of the store. He's the only person that was around me at that time because I had my phone all the way up to the time until I went to lunch. Still in my back pocket, still there. Then all of a sudden, gone. And you couldn't hear the alarm. Like literally my coworkers would come back like, nobody turned in, it's not customer service, no one hears any alarm going off, and I'm like, he took my fucking phone. First time I had anybody train with me ever take anything from me that was my stuff. And I had literally, and the apps you see on this phone right here is literally all the apps I have on my other phone. And I was freaking out. When me living in these stores, the first thing I thought was, what the fuck? What was he thinking when he decided to take my phone? And only thing I could think of is that before that happened, which is the dumbest, stupid reason, if that's the fucking reason why he did it, was our manager. I have this earpiece, you get it on TikTok, and look like earrings. It's one of those like very popular ones that is like the earpieces, but it does look like earpieces, kind of like disguised in a way. He had these regular earpieces on. Apparently the manager got mad at him, telling him to take it off, we couldn't listen to music back there, which was not my knowledge, because as long as you have one earpiece out, they really don't say anything. And I don't know why they sent him, maybe because he was a new person and he just started, he needed just learn how to do everything in that department. And if you have earpieces on, it's like they feel like that maybe you ain't listening and not paying attention, But then he got mad at me, and he's like, how come you got the earpiece on and the manager said that we couldn't? I said, well, because mine, technically what I got told is that you can, but mine look like more like earrings, one of those very popular TikTok earring type look for me. And I'm like, you need to get something like that. Well, not the purple color, but they have other colors, but something like that doesn't look like technically earbuds. What he had actually did. So I think that's probably part of the reason why I took my phone, because he's like, if you don't have your phone, you can't connect it to your music, which means you can't listen to music. It's like, I can't listen to music. And I'm like, maybe that, I was trying to what was the real reason? And I thought that happened before, and then it was before I took him to a freezer to show him everything, and that's when he bumped into me, and I'm like, you goddamn asshole took my phone and took it out of the store. That reason no one could find it, no one could hear my alarms. I'm like, oh my god. And he was so in a rush to get out, so rushed to leave. He's like, oh, if I clean, can I go? And I'm like he was acting apparently weird afterwards, according to my coworkers, according to people that was around him, including me. And he's like, and then we started talking about my phone and it being lost, and figuring out where the hell it fucking went, or where the hell I put it. And I thought, I have my storage unit on my phone, and that's what I use to pay for my stuff every month, since I don't have a place to put it, a place to take it. And I thought I had to have that, because I get InstaPay a week before it's due. And I use that to pay on my phone. I can't go up to the storage and pay it that way, but they helped me set that up when I first started, and they said it would be more easier to do it that way, which I have to go tomorrow. When you guys see this will be Wednesday, so I have to go up there this Wednesday morning, and pretty much an hour early before I clock on, to talk to them and tell them what happened, and to get it all set up again, because it's due the next week, and has my stuff in it, my mom's stuff and my kids' stuff in it from when they left, and stuff they couldn't take. So I got really upset that night, and I'm like, I trained this person, and I'm a really nice person, and I will be there, and I will help you, and I will make sure Delhi run the way it's supposed to done, and I will teach you the way it's supposed to be done. And yes, I work at Delhi. You guys probably saw my videos with my uniform and Delhi and all that. So if you guys know why I work, well, that's why I work. That's where it happened. So I had to cancel. Luckily, I made my password and everything for my Verizon Wireless, which I do have. This is the Moto one from Verizon. And I had to cancel, and I had to literally suspend my phone, saying that I lost and stolen and all that. And I had to literally basically start over, which means I won't be able to do shorts for a while. This is the main reason why I'm doing this video, to tell you guys, to prepare you guys and all that. I would try to make this as short as it can. If I end up doing long ones, it's because I don't have my account on my phone anymore. I don't have my phone anymore, and I have to deal with what I have. I have my work stuff on there that I need, that I have to go Wednesday when I get there, so as I clock on, change my number, because I changed that too. And let's just say my kid and my husband, as soon as I got back, I had to use my other phone to talk to my oldest son to take me to go get me a new one. I had to literally use the money that I was saving for this hotel to pay for a new one, because I needed a new one. I had to update the fucking phone card. It's $5 more than what I want to pay, but luckily the guy, when I talked to him Monday morning, this past Monday morning, he told me that throughout the months it will go down to 40, then 35 and all that. So that's a good thing that it will go down. But it's I can't believe this happened. I can't believe a guy that was training, that I was being nice to, showing him everything, had the nerve to take my phone that I truly do need, that had to port stuff, and I literally, like I said, had to start over. So like I said, I'll do shorts as much as I can. I don't know how to do this on this computer. I don't know how to do it this way. And I really don't want to start another YouTube channel with this new Google one. I just want to keep what I have. And the only way to do that is just do on my computer when I have both of my Google YouTube stuff on here. I do have another Google. I'm not using it. It's not going to be my new channel. I'm just using it I had to re-download the people I watch and subscribe to them again. And that way when I'm not on my computer, at least I can watch it on my phone. It was very emotional. Like, it didn't really hit me until I saw my unit. I thought, like, oh my God, it's coming up. The payment's coming up. I need to, And the one thing we have, which I explained to my husband that Sunday night when I got back, is that this is everything we have. What's in that unit and what's in this hotel is what we have. We don't have anything else. When it comes to me, my son, and my husband, like, this is it. I will almost lay down to a bare bone, and if I lose my storage, if I lose that, then I'm just gonna have what's in the hotel. And trust me, this ain't that much stuff. Like, I just want to come up and tell you guys that I'm still gonna be filming. It's gonna be probably long, sometime maybe short. If I don't have that much to say, then I'll just cut it and just do a short video. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a heads up. Another reason why, this is the main reason why I didn't film on Monday, because I was getting everything all set up and everything. I'm going to have to go to work and tell them what happened and literally tell them that I know who took my phone. And like I said, I don't know the reason why. I'm having an ideal reason why, but it's a stupid fucking reason that the reason why he took it. Because it's dumb. Like, I don't take anybody's stuff. I know employees don't take my stuff. I know customers don't take my stuff. And that the first time I had anybody that I worked with literally bump into me, and the next thing I know, my phone's gone. So it's kind of... And I was already emotional that day. Like, I didn't even want to go to work. I was in pain. I was tired. If any women watch my channel, you guys know the monthly thing we go through. I was dealing with that. It was like, that was literally the bomb that just made me become very emotional. It's like the floodgate just automatically just split open. And my husband was talking to my son Sunday night. He's like, we need to go get your mom a phone. She's very emotional. She's getting upset. We need to get this deal. And I was. Because, when you work at a place and you didn't, it's like, and then my son went down and my mom gave my number, and I love my mom to death. I truly do. I would do anything for her. She would do anything for us, and she's been for me all the time. But it kind of made me more emotional because my son, when he came back Monday night, I said, hey, so how did Grandma, my mom, take this? And she's like, she's like, well, you should have checked your back pockets after you bumped into you. Like, I wasn't thinking that. Like, literally, you have people bump into you sometimes, and you don't think, the first thought is, oh, he's going to take my phone. Oh, he's going to pickpocket. Oh, he's going to pull it out. No, that was not my first thought. My first thought was like, okay, it's an accident. He said, I'm sorry, man, which should have been a clue too. And I should have checked, but I didn't, because, like I said, that didn't ever happen to me. 4 years training everybody I've trained that came in and out had not ever took anything from me, especially that. And I'm like, in a way, you have the nerve to say that, have the nerve to blame me for something that I didn't even know that was going to happen, had no control over it. And it's like, what the fuck? I'm sorry to cuss on this, but that's how I'm feeling now after all this. So now I have to get me a new case. Had a phone case. I'm hoping that when I go to my unit after work Wednesday night, my case, I actually had two of them. The one case I had with my phone was like a wallet case, but I don't have my wallet. I need my money on that. I actually bought a purse, and everything is still with me. So thank God for that. I still have my money that I've left, because I checked that the first thing I did when I was able to redo all this. Because I want to see how much money I have left after buying the phone and everything, and phone card. So, yeah, it's very difficult to know that when I go back to work, he might be there. So I'm taking precautions, and I'll make sure my phone, number one, not in my back pocket, and number two is we have a vest. You guys have always, like I said, if you watch my channel, you know we have that blue vest. There's a side pocket inside of my vest, and I'm probably going to keep my phone there. That way I know it's close by. It's like kind of tight on me, but not that tight, so you can feel like what's in your side pockets. So I'll know, and ain't no way in hell I could imagine him ever, trying to unzip my vest or trying to end my vest or trying to take my phone that way. So until I get a phone case, even if I get a phone case, that is where my phone's going to be the whole time he's there. And the whole time that, I'm not going to take it out for anything. I'll take it out for break, lunch, or when I know he's not fucking around and I know that he won't try to steal my phone again. Because if this phone gets stolen, I'm going to literally have no phone at all. I'll be screwed with everything. Everything. I even pay my phone with my, card, and I use my app to make sure I have enough for that. So it's really difficult and really devastating that this happened to me. And it's like everything happened to me throughout the year, and it's like, first I lost my partner last year. We've been here for almost a year now. I had to do the storage unit, and I feel like that. I'm sorry crying, people, but like I said, this is very emotional to me, because I feel like my life is literally just got taken away. And I have to literally start over, and I didn't ever want to do that. I've been alive for 42 years, and I've dropped my phone. I have left my phone in places. I've always found a way to get it back. I've always found a way to get my stuff back on my phone, but not this time. I couldn't do it this time. So all the pictures I had with my kids, graduation, stuff like that, recent pictures throughout the years, like, they're all gone. I have a photo album, and I have my son's graduation picture and stuff like that, and pictures personally that's in my unit, and that's the reason why I can't lose that either, because I have memories and everything in there. And that's how I'm losing that. It's like losing one of my kids, losing myself. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm emotional, people. But like I said, when something like happens out of the blue, it's like, what the fuck? So yeah, I just want to give you guys an update that I will have to start doing longer videos. I may end up doing short videos if I don't, like I said, don't have that much to say, then I would definitely be doing that. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you guys ever experience this, please comment below. Please, tell me below what you did, how did you, in a way recover from this? How did you move on? How did you make sure this didn't happen again? Stuff like that. So I would love to know. I would love to know in the chats, in the comments, stuff like that. I will have to use my computer to check my channel more frequently now. So yeah, but just be patient with me as you guys have been. Thank you for everybody who's still subscribed, even though you may not watch my videos. Thank you for still subscribing, still staying with me. That means a world to me. If you guys still subscribe but don't watch videos, that's up to you. I'm fine with that. But as long as I still have my subscribers with me and still you guys still subscribing, that's all I care about. And you guys are amazing. I love you all, and thank you for listening. if you watch this video, and like send comment below if this ever happened to you and how you got through it and how did you make sure it didn't happen, you know, all those questions. So I will see you guys later. Till then, have a lovely night and all that. Bye.